Hello and welcome back to North South Morning Shoe, huh? But enough about that, we're doing more lawyer stuff, so that's what actually really matters at this very moment. It hasn't really been that long, yet it feels like it's been a while since I've been here. So, I'm going straight in, as we very often do. Well, I say that. I have realized there's a thing I need to do. Very teeny tiny thing we do before we actually begin. And then we go into me having to remember, what was the voices of literally anyone here? Because, I mean, I'm gonna stick to my guns and be terrible at remembering that stuff. It's just who I am. Right? So yeah, continue. On the day of the trial, this can't possibly go wrong. October 19, 9:42 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby, number 1. Yeah, Will. What is Will's voice? Will, don't speak, just be silent. It's better for me. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Yeah, nothing. It's not like I have plans of accusing literally everyone I see today in hopes that one of them will confess. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? She looks even unhappier. Oh, that's not good. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes. Please. Not the time. I am all for it any other time. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. No. I brought a shield. It's made of plastic and it is very small because, you know, I'm not legally allowed to bring anything bigger than this little hidden drop, but still. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. Something. It's that, or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. It never is! October 19, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Courtroom number 1 is currently taking place in a completely different case. We don't know what is happening there, truly. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I hope. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studio. Today, I would like to show evidence proving that I had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it will be that producer. I really hope it isn't, but I fear it is. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manila to the stand. No! Or that director. Can we get the producer back? And now. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? I've completely forgotten what salmonella sounded like, so they're just gonna be this now. You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. Noob! Ruffle! I think it was more nerd-like. Salmonella. I'm director. Television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, maybe we'll fix salmonella by the sheer presence of Mr. Judge and Edgeworth, because clearly I don't do the trick. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. Well, I certainly will try. If Powers is innocent, You know what that means? No? Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Oh, right, yeah. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting under pressure, does she? Why can't you do it? You're still a very capable lawyer and still seemingly somehow here. The day of the murder. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During that morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else had ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Step 1, consider changing Sal Modella's voice again, because, that one's staring at me. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. Yeah, he's gonna have that voice. That one doesn't tear my throat. Also, hold it! Is that when you always come into work? Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. I don't know that abbreviation at all. What? I'm gonna have to Google that later. Genuinely. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Hold it! In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah. That security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lines for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP's twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh, right. Thus the limp. Which, of course, led to me missing my lunch. Roughs. Also a new one. I'm learning a lot. Roughs. Rolling on the floor? Starving? Thank you, Phoenix, for translating. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. Oh wait, yeah, we're supposed to actually question that. Hang on. I forgot. Hold it. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bone turret in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Hold on a minute. So in the end, you didn't go to eat? Yeah. No steak, at least. Can't you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? I mean, I think it's contradictory, because there's someone who did eat in the different locations. Yeah, it does seem odd, now that you mention it. Mr. Manella. What do you want? Sweats. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch then? No, good call.
Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat it, after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, your sister went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Droll.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Hopefully that is in quite a long time. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more.
We were in a meeting until around 4.
Hold that! What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those strips of yours are not appropriate for children. Can't you believe it?
Actually, I kind of can, yeah, you know. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting?
During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs.
Hold it! You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not a one. Sweats.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second! Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second! Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself. How dare you? Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, Raffle.
Well?
Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well.
Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. That's never a good thing. He doesn't know humor or jokes. This is something worse. The break.
Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12.
It's not wrong.
That's weird. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. There's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams.
What?
I don't think it would even be enough time for that. But that's just me. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, the break.
Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, Raffle.
Hold it! What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
His voice has slowly but surely just gone slightly deeper and started tearing at me again. I need to raise him. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible, time-wise. Don't stare at me like that. If you're gonna look at me like that, at least say something. Please? Oh, he's breaking me.
But it was only 15 minutes, 15. That's only 13 in base 12.
There we go, he's back. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. D.
Steve Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat.
Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio One. Lol.
Hold it, that's a bit crude. Why is that?
Objection!
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any one of them to go into Studio One. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One? Now, hang on. Yeah. Because this was blocked. So the time of death is 2:30. The break was 15 minutes, which is a period of time when the pathway was blocked. Technically, they shouldn't have been able to. If I say I claim it, that's a lie. Might be where the story wants me to go, but I would argue, from what I know, it's impossible. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgewood has a point. Yeah, no, I was also just... Mrs. Was it Mrs.? Excuse me? And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. It's more funny this way. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion in this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we have that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleaded to announce that we have indeed decisive evidence. A witness. No. Not the kid. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. No. When the Steel Samurai skewed the evil magistrate. Fell certain because that's what the kid views as evil. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. You will find me in the playground. Whee! It is recess, after all. I wonder what else is supposed to do during it. October 19, 11:04 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Oh, we're in Lobby 1 now. Please. But also, that took 1 hour and 4 minutes. Apparently. I believe it. Hello.
Allow me to have some sips of liquid. Remember to drink, people. Lovely. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. But Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, a hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. For the kids? No. I'm fairly certain I'm going to have to beat up a kid in court now, and I don't want to do that. Fairly certain I go to jail if I do that. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Wait, did we have a 5-minute recess? Or did it take me that much time to leave and re-enter? I don't know. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Did anyone else have fun on the slides? 'Cause I didn't. Darn cue. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. Right. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. So tiny. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Hello. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness.
What? Just 'cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around.
Cody? Answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. I mean, Cody. He's having trouble with his gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? Want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth. I prefer bearded man myself. A very long day. I was not ready for both of them to chime in so quickly, and I don't know what they said, and I wish I had a transcript. Why don't I have a transcript? Give me a transcript. I like games that gives me a transcript. Shame. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly prohibited in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like the special permission, if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid? And you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if they had that camera on the day of the murder. Better make a note of it in the court record. Oh, that's dark. The music ended. Cody's camera added to the court records. A new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody. A moment. Guard! The music! Did you stop it again? He's on a donut break. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Witness testimony, witness account.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods of the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going to the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you.
Hang on. I went too fast. We're gonna have to jump to the end in a moment. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we've seen, huh? Honestly. They're probably tougher than the old bag. Witness account. Yep. I was going for the studio. I lost. Heard a rock before. Okay, bad guy. Pow. Had my camera. Oh no, that was the end. I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. His gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. So, I mean, I'm just gonna instantly say that he, in his testimony, mentioned that he doesn't have his camera. Yet he does claim that he is always carrying it. So, something is off. Anyhow, you really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do. I've taped every show, and I got all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course, duh. My dad always takes me.
Poor dad.
Found a map on the internet and went to the studio that day.
Was that the first time you've been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on the rehearsal day. That security lady's yelling, always.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez!
I do not like children.
I went through the woods of the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me.
Of the path?
Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's some woods. That's where I was.
I see.
Anyhow, I was going for the studio.
Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey by any chance?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio?
I got kinda lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes.
You got lost in the woods?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai!
The Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy.
What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. He was kind of far away.
Huh, it's being awfully vague.
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow!
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Oh, poor child. Poor innocent child. I know there's something more to this, but it is still the fact that trying to deny the reality of what he has witnessed, I feel like. Yes, I suppose he was.
If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you.
Yeah. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? Guessing that killing freaked him out. Yeah. Remember, he's a child. Be gentle. And now we jump to the end. Hey, kid! Look at this! Oh, I pressed R, not E. Cody, what you just said seemed, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Heh!
That was a funny face. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting too much pressure on? Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Oh no. Oh no. It's, a digital camera, Your Honor? It's kind of a new sort of camera. I'll explain that. I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio of all places. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child, sir. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecution attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecution attorney? And pointing at me. Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? Got a problem with that?
I'll get a box. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
What I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. What I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me.
Hold it. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
So you were watching the Steel Samurai? Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once.
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wow.
So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. It was a person.
How was he dressed?
Kinda don't remember. Was too busy watching The Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
Then a bad guy stopped moving.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
Justice. And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
Still being vague about this.
What? Give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Press him harder. Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses the samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Oh, look up at the bar.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how we might have missed something so vital?
That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't you watch the climax of the fight?
Because he was watching something else. Technically, he was trying to take a picture, I have a feeling of. Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from this fight? He's still learning how to use the camera, but he wanted to take a picture of it. It was a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Here's my proof.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with this operation.
I'm aware of that too. Ah!
Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at a critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking at little kids?
Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right? Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from this fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So, you missed the climax of the fight, right?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's adding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Yeah, means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
Anything strange in that testimony, Miss Wright?
I'm not sure. I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Yeah, there's something of it still feels like he is withholding information. Because he is so certain about the whole vanquishing, that feels like something witnessed. At the very least, or something he doesn't like about it and trying to hide it.
Yeah, you're right, Pops.
They'll call me Pops. Pops?
Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-head geezer.
I said geezer. Geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgewood.
And I guess I'm the bearded man.
That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious.
Okay, up with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify.
Yipes!
Hang on, I'm gonna have to go back to the previous one, just because I'm gonna have to... Nope. There we go. I just need to know what the guys actually say. Geezer, and then I'm Mr. Edgeworth.
And I guess I'm the bearded gentleman.
Ah, gentleman. He's a gentleman. I keep not reading the gentleman section. Witness testimony! Witness! Witness me!
The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain.
So you did see the beginning of the fight?
Yeah,
Did you notice anything unusual?
I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely.
So I held up my camera to take a picture.
Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it.
When the lens opened, what did you see?
A person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep.
That's all.
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have, once I got the lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even once? I'll press him harder. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
How did you know?
I see through all of your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
You erased them.
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. Gotta find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. Gotta make holes in such a short testimony. Has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Okay, so do I have a... We have this one. Oh yeah, contains photos of every victory scene. Okay, yeah, no, we got this kid. We got this kid. This kid's screwed. Oh, sorry, went too far. Kid, I'm gonna mess up your whole day. Cody!
But what? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? Oh, I have a slight feeling I know what this is going to be now. If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album?
It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor.
No.
Wait, no way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what the truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would a boy have erased the photo he took?
The photos were blurry, he erased it by mistake. Steel Samurai didn't win. Justice lost. The bad guy victorious. I cannot think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No, no way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth!
Order! I will have order. Witness, I mean, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
Oh, great, I made a kid cry. Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Oh, to make him cry, I can do my best here. I don't really know how to fake cry and make it sound really plausible.
Order! You're making me cry.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Mr. Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
That makes sense. Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error. What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. There was no victim. I mean... Wait, I mean, technically, yeah, this was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. He would know about a limb. He is roughly the same size.
Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. They're saying that a man in this costume was a victim, Mr. Jack Hammer.
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor.
Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powell's foot injury.
Wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
But why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know. I get it.
Huh?
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. It was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What? Show us, quick.
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now!
Here, this is it.
Right. So he's holding it with his left hand. Is that the pivotal thing? The thing that, Mr. Powers is right-handed, but Mr. Hammer is left-handed. Also, Studio 2. He's actually before Studio 2, not Studio 1. Oh, that's the big one.
Well, looking at this, it's just a little hard to say. I'm afraid that I could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, it doesn't look like it's the proof we needed. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix. Hold on, wait a minute. We ruled out the people in Studio 2 because they couldn't get her. But here we have Mr. Powers on his way to Studio 2, not Studio 1. Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, can I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show it. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency within the facts as we know. With the facts as we know them in that photo. Ah, there we have. And my brain couldn't process that sentence. We find inconsistency in the photo. 2. I think it's her.
You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual.
I suppose that's because I'm not confident about it at all.
Maybe you want to rethink your case, Mr. Wright?
Yes, please, Your Honor. Fine. Let's do this one instead. Okay. Why is that one different to this one? They're both a 2. I guess that's more of an S, actually. Oh, yeah, okay, that's on me. That's an S for studio, and then we have a 2 here, but that's hidden, so you don't see that. You barely notice it there.
Your Honor, look at this. I see. A gate.
Why did you draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly, not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Ah!
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But, that's impossible. What's this all about? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit behind. Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'm getting major FOMO right here.
I'll use the studio guide now. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. It took place here.
Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. No filming is done there. The trailer is there. The trailer is there, I would argue. We have the other people there. The path was blocked as well, but yeah. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Sal Manella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
My God!
The path to the trailer was blocked.
So we have heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to the Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Sal Manella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with the access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2.
Order! Order!
The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did it so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. But do you have any proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole that costume. I have proof. I have proof. You do?
You do, Mr. Wright?
Now that you're so surprised suddenly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. I think it generally is this. Like the sleeping pills. It's the only thing I really have to go on now, so I'm trying. This is it.
An empty medicine bottle.
I found this on a table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. This probably would be too late to do now. Fingerprint the bottle, maybe? Examine Hammer's body.
An idea? Well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle.
Empty bottle given to the judge. Never returned.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Atkins' testimony revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answer for me by tomorrow, or I'm going to have to fail you by sentencing your defendant to death. Yes.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. I will be seen in the playground once more.
October 19, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair. But that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too.
Really? You both seemed so confident.
Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back then.
Me too. Dead?
Of course we're kidding. We are?
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Okay, I know Phoenix a bit better than I thought now. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
To be continued. Yes, please. Another step. Now we are at day 3 investigation. I mean, if we don't... I mean, it was the last extension, so it's going to be this investigation and then 1 trial, so about 2 more streams until we actually figure out what is happening. What is the solution? Who did the thing? But until then, you know, guess and all that. Either way, we are going to be ending it here today. Next stream this week is... there's a low chance it's tomorrow. If not, it's going to be in the weekend, and you all know what I do when I play in the weekend. Anyhow, I've had a lot of fun time with this. I hope you all had a good time as well, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ta!
The stream is done now for the day. The Knowles House doors are closed. But look forward to another day when it all once more.